Yeah, hi. I'd like to speak to John Campbell, please.
You're speaking.
Oh, hi, John Campbell. It's I'm a lawyer for Tukuroirangi Morgan.
Right.
And I'd just like to talk to you.
About what's that concerning?
I'd like to talk to you about a possibility of an interview.
Really?
With Tuku himself.
Yeah?
An exclusive interview with Tuku himself.
So,
yes, very exclusive. We wouldn't let anyone else have it.
So what's part of the deal with the exclusive?
Well, if we're talking about an exclusive interview, there'd probably have to be some kind of reimbursement of some sort. Maybe some sort of 20 grand. Yeah, maybe a kind of a 20 grand, $20,000 approximately.
Okay, now let me
in
get
cash.
let me get this straight. You'd like us
Yes.
to pay you $20,000.
That's right. We'd like you to pay us 20,000 green folding smackers there, buddy. That's what it'll cost you. It'll cost you 20 grand, fella.
Well, I know that TVNZ have been paying money, lots of money, these state-owned broadcasters.
Well, you're gonna have to front up with the cash if you want to talk to Tuku, mate.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Nice to talk to you.
Thanks very much,
Thanks
Jono.
for giving me a call.
Next time I see you, I expect to see the cash.
Yeah, okay. Thank
Okay,
you.
there?
I'll try and give you a call back later.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Dig into your pockets there, fella. Don't be so stingy. Cool, Holmes. Okay. Yeah, Holmesy? How much money you got?
Plastic moth turns out to be a real health risk to humans. And Tuku's lawyers go searching for someone to buy his exclusive story.
Deal with that, Jeremy Beadle. Are you jealous? Are you jealous? Okay, here he is, the man who we managed to suck in. No, not really. John Campbell.
Hello, Nathan. Hello.
Hey. Right.
Hello.
Mate, now this
is one of the very nice parts of my job. Nice
Yep.
to see you, Nathan.
Nice to see you, mate.
This is Justine. Justine is glorious. She is the makeup artist.
Now,
And yeah, she's one of the nice parts of this job as a bloke is that you get your makeup done each night. Thank you, Justine. Each night.
Oh, I get it once a week.
You get your makeup done.
That's fantastic.
It's right lovely.
Yes.
Nathan, thanks for coming in.
Yep.
I'd just like to give you this.
Oh, that's my cheque.
Excellent, thanks very much. We don't do checkbook journalism at TV3,
Check
but I've made an
that
exception. I've made an exception.
You know, I get a very similar cheque from TV3 every week.
40 cents?
Yes.
We think you're worth it, Nathan.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So, like, how did all that come? Like, what do you do when you're in that situation? Is there any sort of? Do you think, gee, I shouldn't put that on, or I do, or what?
Oh, we do. Yeah, we discussed that. It was discussed at senior management level. We had 2 or 3 meetings. Lawyers were involved, and we didn't decide to run with it till after 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
And so we thought about it long and hard.
Yeah.
The thing is, they approached us unsolicited. We didn't go out with some beguiling tones into the marketplace and try and, you know, solicit the interview. They called us, and he's a politician, and the lawyer was acting on his behalf, and they're adults, and they knew what they were doing, and we felt that it was fair to run with it.
Because it's a pretty big opening innings there for you, wasn't it? Because, like, you know, we had Bill Ralston, who was like, you know, like your Buck Shelford, and you were the young Zinzan. You know, you need the thing under the eye, and you know, and then gee, Bill's gone, and he's gone to league over the magazines.
Bill. A lovely man.
And you sort of stepped in, and you've done pretty darn well, haven't you?
Thanks, Nathan.
Yeah.
Well, I'm enjoying it. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
How do you get to do that? What is there, like a question asking school?
No. I think the best thing you can do is do what you're doing now and just be very conversational and just listen hard to what the person's saying and just work off what they're saying.
Okay.
As long as you're researched, as long as you know roughly what issues are going to be canvassed, so that you can come back with anything, and then just listen to what they're saying.
You've got to know your stuff.
Yeah.
Be prepared.
Be prepared.
We're a woggle.
You young journalists and students.
Right,
this is where I sit. This is where I sit. This is an important thing. This is the 30-second card. Cameron, who's filming this right now, unfortunately you can't see Cameron because he's filming it, films me. I have this thing in my ear. This is a little earpiece here. Or the
that's that thing that sticks out the back of the neck.
The connection to this goes down my ear like that, round the back. And when you're doing the interview, obviously people can't tell you there's 30 seconds to go, so they hold this up. And when you get this card, that's time to start winding the interview up.
Right.
And you get the card, 30 seconds, and then they give you one of these signals, and that means wind, wind.
Okay.
So this is where I sit, wind the interview, end the interview. And this is, can you see this? This screen here, you're allowed to check yourself before you go in here.
That's
just
us.
to see that your tie's straight.
Woohoo!
Tie straight, hair's good.
Yep.
Thanks, Cameron. Now this is my favourite part of the studio. This is where Rose Daly stands. Rose Daly does the weather. Rose is glorious. And she stands here. Now, what can you see behind me, Nathan?
Oh, it's a beautiful sunset. Who is that sent in by?
Oh, yeah. Well, wait a sec. Well, yeah. But the thing's blue.
You want it to be blue?
Lose the sunset. Lose the sunset. Lose. Yay! Yay! Hey!
Cool.
This is what Rose every night does the weather. New Zealand is apparently behind her, and that's how it appears on the screens. But in fact, it's just a blue wall. So when Rose is pointed at Gisborne, it's not there at all.
It's just some chipboard.
A chipboard. A nasty, cheap piece of chipboard.
Right. And we'll go over to the bench over here.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
This is where Tony Johnson sits when he's here.
Sure.
Debbie Cronshaw was doing sport this week. I thought she did a lovely job.
She was very good, wasn't she?
Lovely, wasn't she?
Yes.
And this is where John Hawkesby sits.
Now, what's the deal with the bits of paper?
The bits of paper
Are they real?
the bits of paper are real.
Yep.
But they're only in case the auto cue goes down.
Okay.
So Cameron, who's filming this now, films on a camera that has an auto cue, and the auto cue is.
Oh, there's some bits of paper there.
So the bits of paper are, in case your auto cue collapses, there's a script on them.
Yep.
So this is a Nightline one. How do we know that? Because it's got the words kia ora, good evening, and Leanne is the only politically correct person. This is a bit of a sad indictment of how un-ad-lib television is. Even the words kia ora, good evening, are scripted.
Written down, dot.
And just in case we forget.
Yeah.
So this is where we sit.
So let's see Leanne's place, eh?
Leanne, well,
Go to
Leanne's
Leanne's
over here.
flat.
I don't, whoops,
What do you got there?
That's an occupational
Hooked in.
hazard. This is where Leanne sits. Leanne is wonderful. She sits here. You probably can't see this because we're in the dark a bit here.
Right.
This is the Nightline set. So, in fact, all the sets are in the studio.
It's kind of like a food hall for news,
like a
isn't
food
it?
hall,
You can get
it
your little
is.
bit of Chinese. Do you want to see where we are?
OK, I'd love to see where you guys are.
Well, like in relation to the news set, like TV3's like this big TV factory. Sorry, TV3 and 4 is this big TV factory, and if you come this
Thanks
way,
very much.
come on through.
Yep.
Through this door.
Excellent.
Look, on air.
Unbelievable.
On air.
Unbelievable.
This is where the kids
Nice
are.
TV. Yay!
Hi, Jono.
Hey.
Welcome, come on in.
Hello,
Campbell.
Petra.
Light.
Hello.
Sit down.
Oh, John,
Good to see you, Petra.
I have to write you a check.
That's right.
Oh, we've already done that gag.
Yeah, we've already done that
okay.
gag.
Done the check gag.
Good to
So
see
there
you.
you go.
I'd
So
like
that's-
to say now, viewers, quite
Yeah.
sincerely, that if John Bridges is not Bachelor of the Year, I think it'll be one of the great travesties of our times.
Why, thank
Clear
you,
Bachelor
John.
of the Year.
Dishy,
I didn't realise you felt that way.
Dishy
Okay.
man.
Now, hang on, wait. This thing here is what we go by. I'm talking about scripts, see? And it says here, guest IV, it's all over, B key, title.
Great title.
And coming up next, we're back on the couch with another very special guest.
Was that it? Is
Yeah,
that
that's all. That's all. You're out, mate.
I didn't even
Thanks,
get to
Jono.
ask you a question.
That's all. 40 cents buys you.
Yeah, thanks, Phil. Well, thanks very much.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks very much. Lovely to see you, Petra. Yeah, thank you. I think Ice TV is really, really brilliant.
Oh, well, thanks a lot.
That's a
You can
pleasure.
come back,
Thanks
man.
very much, yeah. I love it.
We'll give you the check later.
OK.
The next story is about finding the perfect ball dress. So
Yep.
it's going shopping.
Yep.
And I just thought you must have been to a ball or two.
Yeah, oh, when I was a lad. I'm 33 now, so it was a few years ago.
A few years
Yes,
ago.
I used to ride to a ball on a penny farthing
Yes.
when I was young. But I went to a ball with a woman who looked beautiful. She was a girl, I guess. She was about 16 and she looked beautiful. She had a black... I remember it vividly.
so he remembers the
a black
dress.
Yeah, and it took me only about 15 seconds to remember it.
Yes?
Yeah,
What kind
yeah.
of a dress was it?
It was black and it was quite straight. When I was a lad, there was quite a sort of thing for big frills and things,
Yeah.
but this was quite understated by the standards of those times. Very classy.
So you see, it is important what you wear because it can be remembered years and years
By
later.
some old fart like me.
So have a look.